GamingBolt presents 15 things you need to know before you buy Injustice 2. This May, the DC Universe fighting game Injustice will return for its second installment. The game is set to add new heroes to the mix and will feature unparalleled character customization. But gamers may not be on board with every decision made by the development team in bringing this new game to life. To help you decide if Injustice 2 is up your alley, we've compiled a list of 15 things you should know before you buy. New look, same mechanics. While Injustice 2 features substantial visual upgrades from the original, most of the game's core mechanics remain the same. Players will still make use of character traits, clashes, stage transitions, and interactive environments in order to dominate their foes. For fans of the first game, it's a sign that core mechanics remain the same, but if you're burning out on Injustice, the sequel may not be the breath of fresh air you were hoping for. Injustice 2 will feature loot drops. At the end of each round, players will receive loot drops with equipment for their heroes. This equipment won't just be cosmetics though, it'll feature stats that subtly alter your fighter. Each hero has hundreds of equipment pieces to collect and choose from, so players will have no shortage of options when crafting their unique take on their favorite DC heroes. Matchmaking will be split into geared and ungeared. Players whose chief interest is balance and competitive play might find Injustice 2's gear system concerning, but you needn't fret. Matchmaking will be split into geared and non-geared tiers, so that players can make use of their hard-earned loot or simply enjoy its cosmetic alterations in favor of a more balanced experience. Tournament players may be especially keen on this, as it allows for tournament play without allowing players to gain an advantage based on random loot drops. Gear can be recolored. Though a mask, chest piece, or helmet may spring from the loot box in a color not to your liking, you don't need to worry that you'll be forced to wear an incongruous piece of equipment until you score a properly colored one. Injustice 2 will allow players to recolor their equipment to their liking, ensuring that your character will always look like they planned their outfit rather than picking up random pieces of fabric at the costume store. No more mirror matches. The gear system implemented in Injustice 2 ensures that mirror matches are a thing of the past, at least in geared matchmaking. Now, even if both players are utilizing the same hero, their gear will impose subtle differences on cooldowns, attack speeds, and other stats that will alter the way each player uses their hero. No two games will be the same in Injustice 2, and players will need to manage some uncertainty even when facing opponents playing the same heroes. Injustice 2 will use GGPO netcode. In a fighting game, netcode is incredibly important. Players need to know exactly where they are, where their opponents are, and how to time their attacks in the digital space, and any delay or instability in that information has the potential to ruin the whole match. Injustice players needn't worry about netcode though, as Injustice 2 will utilize GGPO and its rollback system to render players' actions on screen in as close to real time as possible. NetherRealm plans to expand the DLC pool. Injustice featured 6 DLC characters and numerous cosmetic microtransactions. NetherRealm has stated that it plans to expand on the core game even more with Injustice 2, bringing more characters on post-launch than ever before. Collector's Editions feature DLC characters. The Digital Deluxe and Ultimate Editions of Injustice 2 will come with more than just cosmetics. The Digital Deluxe Edition of the game will feature 3 DLC characters, in addition to an alternate skin for Supergirl and a shader for your characters. The Ultimate Edition will feature 9 DLC characters, alternate skins for the Flash, Green Lantern, and Supergirl, as well as 2 shaders. If you plan on buying all of Injustice's DLC characters, you may want to go the route of Ultimate Edition and snag a few cosmetics on your way. Darkseid is only available as a pre-order bonus. If you want to play as the tyrannical ruler of the planet Apocalypse, you'll need to pre-order Injustice 2 before the game comes out. Pre-order bonuses are a storied and troubled trend in the gaming industry, as features that were once part of core games are continually split off into DLC without any drop in price. Still, they're effective marketing tactics for a reason. If you plan on playing Darkseid, you'll need to purchase your copy before the game comes out in May. Walk speed has been increased. The walking speed of characters has been drastically increased for Injustice 2, leading to faster matches. While many of the game's core mechanics remain unchanged from the first one, this small change will lead to faster basic movement and lead players into fights more quickly, requiring that players be ready for action the moment the match loads. Environmental attacks will be blockable. The next time Superman smashes a water tower into your face, you may not be helpless before it. Injustice 2 will allow you to block environmental attacks just like any of your opponent's standard hits. Players don't need to worry that their nail-biting match will come to a conclusion at the hands of an unblockable throw of the bat signal. Ed Boon has stated that Injustice 2 will receive a mobile app. NetherRealm creative director Ed Boon has stated that Injustice 2 will receive mobile app support supplementing the game. While they aren't essential to the game in any way, mobile apps do help build community, share highlights, and keep dedicated fans up to date, and having one indicates that the developers are going to support this game and the community wholeheartedly. A PC port is likely. Ed Boon has also stated that a PC port of Injustice 2 is probable for the future. If you're a hardcore fan of the game, waiting for a port may not be worthwhile. But if you have to pick and choose what games you get and when, and the PC is your gaming home, it may be worth holding off on Injustice 2 on the hope that the port will arrive. Injustice 2 will be accompanied by a comic book that sets the stage for the game. Injustice 2 will receive a tag-along comic book that sets the stage for the events of the game's story mode. The book will be written by Tom Taylor and illustrated by Bruno Redondo, and will bridge the storyline from the conclusion of Injustice to the beginning of Injustice 2. Brainiac will be the story mode's main antagonist. The cybernetic supervillain and great enemy of Superman will serve as Injustice 2's main antagonist. After Injustice framed its villain as the tyrannical Superman, NetherRealm still wanted the stakes to feel high with the next installment, and chose the city-shrinking genius as their foil. And that'll be about it for this one. If you guys like what we're doing at GamingBolt, please consider subscribing to our channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.